Everybody, Mike from Wrestling Then Now. Thanks so much for checking out the George South interview clips. George South, man, guy's been everywhere. The guy's done everything, and now he's got his own action figure. To pre-order until December 10th, your George South action figure, go to shamtheman73 at gmail.com. That's SHAMTHEMAN and the number 73 at gmail.com. Support one of the good guys. Support a true legend in pro wrestling, George South.
When I first started going WWF, I would grow my hair out. I ain't got much left now, Ace, but I look like Ted Nugent. And everybody used to make fun of me. Well, George, you need to get that haircut. Well, I knew what I was doing because I would go to WWF and they would look for somebody for Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Remember, to cut his hair.
Yes.
So everybody would rib me. Even some of the boys would rib me about how bad my hair looked. But when I'm sitting in that dressing room and Tony Gurria or somebody walks in looking for a guy, I was their guy.
Right.
And so 8 different times, Brutus the Barber cut my hair. And as you know, I would make $300 for the match, but they would give me an extra $350 for cutting my hair.
Wow.
And so I had my own little gimmick going. And then when he got done, WWF had a full-time beautician waiting on me. So after about 8 times, everybody smartened up to me. And then Jay Strongbow said, I don't think we need to cut your hair anymore. But, man, I had a good run with that. And over the years, everybody, when they found that out, they said, oh, now I see why. I said, you dang right. And even Brutus was so good. He wouldn't just start cutting. He'd ask you, you remember, in the dressing room, he'd say, you know, where do you want me to cut? I mean, the front or the back? And I told him, man, I don't care. You cut it all off. And because of that payday, and then I get it fixed and the free hair wash before I get back home, man. So I loved it. Yeah. You know, you go out there with Jake the Snake Roberts at the height of his career. People are chanting DDT. And you look around and this place is sold out. I mean, I get goosebumps to this day thinking about it. That, oh my goodness, I think, you've reached it. And I loved every minute of it. I remember the first time I worked Jake, he said, are you afraid of snakes? And I said, well, I don't know. I ain't never been close to them. And he said, well, you're fixing to find out. And Ace, I want to tell you, he didn't just throw the snake on me. He threw the whole bag.
Yeah. I remember he put it like right in your face, right? I remember him
right in my face. And I woke right up. That. I mean, he ribbed me later that I killed his whole finish, the DDT. I'm supposed to be laying there, knocked out. And brother, he put that snake in my face. I said, screw this. I'm out of here. Enough of that, buddy. Damien, hey, let me out of here.
Tell me the website for your wrestling school.
It is George South, old school. It's georgesouth.com, my friend. And people say, well, it can't be that simple. Yes, sir, it is. They can go to georgesouth.com and of course, email me. It's got all of my books. I wrote a couple books I'm very proud of, and they can email me there about my school. We try to keep it updated, with the shows coming up. And that they can find me about my school, autograph signings, whatever. It'll come straight to me. And, man, I'll get right back with them.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes, sir. I sure am. And it's funny because there's a million. I don't know who's got time to do all this, but there's a lot of fake. If you can believe it, I laugh about it. There's a lot of fake George South pages. But the one of me, I've got a new grandbaby, and they'll know it's me because they'll know it's me. I've got my grandbaby's picture all over it.